Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls. Nice to see so many faces here tonight. Thank you all so much for joining us today for I can say this is the final show of the premiere, if that makes any sense, of North Villa, a Gothic musical based on the novel Basil by Wilkie Collins, which was written in 1852. So be prepared for sort of a Victorian setting. Before we begin, I have to ask, as every theatre person must, that you please silence your cell phones and any devices that might interrupt the performance. Live theatre depends on concentration, atmosphere, and shared attention, so your cooperation really does help. That experience for both the actors and for your fellow audience members. I also want to mention one small practical note regarding the performance is during the first act, the curtain will close briefly, but the house lights will not come up, and that's your sign that that is not the intermission, okay? So when it's the intermission, the house lights will come up. So you'll hear some music playing, just enjoy that, and then just then the performance will continue. It's just to facilitate a set change. I must also take a moment to thank the extraordinary cast and creative team you're about to see today. This production has been a true labour of love, and many people have gone way, way, way beyond their normal responsibilities as actors and in other roles to help bring the show to life. In particular, I'd like to I must thank my wife, of course, for putting up with me for the best part of a year. I think our lives will begin again tomorrow. So, and I must mention, of course, the most wonderful friend a guy could have, Bard Rockenbach, who has underwritten this entire show. Where are you, Bard? Stand up. Come on, take a bow. This show simply would not have been possible were he not insane enough to encourage me to put it on. What you're about to see is an original new musical developed with tremendous passion, commitment, and courage by everyone involved. Live theatre is always an adventure, and that's putting it lightly, especially with brand new work, and we are deeply grateful that you are here. I'm deeply grateful to my cast, and I hope you enjoy sharing this part of the journey with us. Again, thank you for coming, and we sincerely hope you enjoy North Villa.
was here, that man, who is that man?
Awful strange, isn't it? Been here so long, and still, what do we know about him?
He's a schoolmaster, I think. I can read already, mind.
All right, clever clogs, go help your dad.
I heard he was a writer.
What's there to write about down here?
I heard he was the son of a lord.
No, he's one of those London toffs. Comes down to a Cornish village where life is cheap. You know the sort.
Yeah. I saw him up by the big house with the young woman. Maybe his wife.
No, his sister, and her mother lived there before.
May she rest in peace.
I heard he killed a man.
Other way round, he was almost killed himself.
Well, anyway, it's a mystery, like that body they found.
What body, Dad?
Well, not for children's ears. That body they found floating up the coast. A fisherman? Well, they never did put a name to the face, or what was left of it.
Oh, see, I'll do that.
I buried him, remember? It was more than the sea.
The only way we know is if we went back in time, before that body washed up, before he came here.
Good morning. I'm terribly sorry to disturb your conversation. It just seemed like you were trying to solve a mystery.
Heavens, sir, you frightened the life out of me.
Don't mind her. She lives for gossip.
I love a good mystery myself. Tell me, what might the object of your curiosity be?
We meant nothing by it, sir, only talking.
Then can I infer that I am the mystery here? I admit, I've kept myself to myself here in Polchris, but are you all really so curious about my story?
It's just that everybody here knows everybody else, excepting your good self.
Then perhaps you shall. This was on its way to its publisher in London, but I think it might do some more good here. This is my memoir, so to speak. It's haunted me long enough.
If it tells the truth about you, sir, we'd certainly be glad to hear it.
Reverend, you're a man of God. Consider this my confession. My testament, a warning, and perhaps a way I might be looked upon more kindly in the future.
I'm sure we'd like to understand, sir. Shall we read this book of yours? Or perhaps you'll have us be your audience while you read.
Here in the final moments, I doubt my own word. My meager literary talent. Reading or being read to, that revealed the truth. Perhaps you need to see it, live it as it happened, but how is that possible?
Forgive my presumption, sir, but we, that is to say some of us here, we used to put on little plays for the village, nativity at Christmas, that sort of thing. Nothing grand, but perhaps we could act out your tale.
I mean, you don't mean the Polchris players? I mean, as I recall, that didn't turn out very well.
Only because nobody learned their lines or took it seriously.
Well, remember that time we acted out the crossing of the Red Sea on Polchris Beach there?
Oh, I almost drowned in that one. A magnificent Moses I was. Oh, until the tide came in.
Well, I admire your ambition in any case. Please tell me, who led these players?
Oh, I did, modestly. But I'm afraid that my cast were not the greatest thespians.
Come on.
What did he say?
That you're a very fine actor, Zeke.
Oh, yes, quite right. Yes, quite right.
We weren't as bad as he says. If it helps you, we'll try, won't we?
Yes, what about props and costumes, Reverend?
Go fetch the chest from the chapel.
Oh, not the heavy one.
No, the really heavy one.
I'll help you.
It's my back, you see.
You need some real muscle for that thing. All right, I'll help you.
My God, you are the very image of her. And you, like my father, and you, the very same look as my brother Ralph.
Then we'll help you. Your book can be our script, and perhaps we'll learn who you are.
Very well. Please pay close attention. You wish to know who I am? I am Basil. And who am I? Well, I am the second son of a noble English family. My mother died shortly after my sister Clara was born, so no need for an actress to portray her, I'm afraid.
Luana, you're a sweet girl. You take Clara. Thomas, I think Mr. Basil has already cast you, me and Jenna, and Mowena and Zeke, you can play Jenna's parents. But I say the very best roles, Clem, for you. Okay. Look lively. Focus players, we have work to do.
I shall not reveal to you my family name. That alone will remain a mystery. It's all a matter of honor, you see. Rank, social status, class. Call it what you will. But it is the very bedrock of this tale. Fine old English family, ranked as high as any in the land, with estates more opulent than many, and a history illustrious and grand.
The generation rivered to honors noble in the sand.
From the Norman conquest onward, we have held a haughty upper hand. A fine old English family, fealty and honor are the key. Like a crown we proudly wear our lineage, though somewhat worn and tarnished it may be. Our father proudly bears the standard, he holds his values resolute. He taught us the weight of duty, the righteous path we must pursue. Yet in the shadows of my mind linger dreams I dare not chase. As a man of honor, I'm a prisoner in a world where each man keeps his place. My brother stands beside me. He's the mirror of our father's ways, the chosen golden boy of promise, the heir to all that he surveys.
Though Oxford says I am a duffer, my path to glory's fully graced.
While I must make my own way as a soldier, barrister, or priest. And then there's dearest Clara, her light, the savior of my youth. Like a sister, truly, like no other. My trust in her is absolute, and love is scant in this poor family. For mother's warmth, no substitute. A fine old English family tree bearing stunted bitter fruit. My younger days were unremarkable, filled with the same education as countless others of my station. Ralph would inherit everything, but I was determined to make something of myself. I chose the law because it allowed me to pursue my literary efforts. I enjoyed a family income that freed me from worldly burdens, but I wanted to use that privilege to do something useful.
Nice for some, isn't it?
Nabbin?
I'm wanted in the House of Lords, Basil. There's a check for your monthly allowance. Don't waste it. And do take the cab to the bank, for heaven's sake, or some ruffian may steal it all for you. Oh, that one looks the type.
Oh, an omnibus. I think I'll take that, Father. Yes, a moving gallery of human eccentricity and social division. Oh, I'm sure you'd hate it.
All aboard, we're underway. take a seat and join the fray. I think I've seen it all. A baby who's bawling, a drunkard who's brawling.
Bash your faces!
I know all their stories. There's no hiding riding next to me.
The omnibus is the place for us.
Keep to yourself.
Don't make a fuss.
Winds of change are blowing through society.
Causing consternation, hold tight, keep your station, come with us on the omnibus.
We remains with silver spoons, fine estates with grand saloons, where with the hoi polloi, with social upheaval, it is some kind of evil. But we still show our breeding in fine clothing, loathing every mile.
The omnibus is the place for us.
Keep to yourself.
Don't make a fuss.
Winds of change are blowing through society, causing consternation, hold tight, keep your station, ride with us on the omnibus.
Gary Mom I never had, and the workhouse was my dad. Trying to forge ahead, the short end of the stick is what I seem to pick. It's an uphill battle, still I'm dreaming, scheming how I'll climb.
The omnibus is the place for us.
Keep to yourself.
Don't make a fuss.
Winds of change are blowing through society, causing consternation, hold tight, keep your station, here is us on the omnibus. Here is us on the omnibus.
Oh, good heavens. I'm terribly sorry. I thought you'd fall.
Thank you, I'm fine, sir.
Oh, no. The accent's all wrong. She was more London.
You're very kind, sir.
Yes, that's it.
Oh, you mind if I sit here? You look a little lonely, beautiful.
I do say, good sir, leave the poor young lady alone.
Why, you gonna make me?
If I must, yes. You are drunk, good sir, and I suggest you return to your seat immediately.
Well, I suggest you mind your own blooming business, you bloody tough, you lordship.
All right, that's enough, all of you.
I deserve to be on this bus.
So that's 3 drunks, 2 punch-ups, and a childbirth. Just another Tuesday.
Are you all right, miss?
I am, sir, and in your debt. Oh, this is our stop. Good day to you, and thank you again for your kindness.
Who was she? She seemed different somehow. I know. I should have gone on my way, but I was simply curious to see where she was going. Just a few steps, nothing more. Certainly there's no harm in that.
Now that's a troubling picture. A young man pursuing a girl, like a hunter stalking his prey.
Oh, look at the boy. Proper dafty he is, but harmless all the same.
Hollyoaks Square. One of the new suburbs, I suppose. No number on the door. North Villa? Oh, God, what was I doing? Was I in a trance? In love with the girl that I had met on an omnibus? Clara! I forgot. I was supposed to meet up with Clara at 2 o'clock. Just the girl's name, that's all I needed to know. Then I could forget about the whole thing.
Something tells me he won't forget so easily.
Go on, Barty, it's your turn, go on.
Ah, you there, boy. Are you familiar with North Villa?
Yes, the Sherwins live there.
Ah, the Sherwins. Now, Mr. Sherwin, what is it that he does for a living?
He's a shopkeeper, sir.
Pick that up. A shopkeeper.
He's in the linen drapery business. For another 6 pence, I'll tell you where his shop is.
Very well.
It's right behind you!
Good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon, sir. May I show you something in lace?
I beg your pardon?
Or perhaps sir is more interested in silk, Dowlis, Osnaburg, or damask?
No, I saw the name on the door and I was wondering if it was...
Then perhaps sir's taste run towards calico, muslin, or chintz, a little lighter for the season.
No, I saw the name on the door was Sherwin.
Or something richer. Poplin, corduroy, velveteen, all the rage.
No, I saw the name was Sherwin. I heard he lived in North Villa. I was Hollyoak
What
Square.
am I saying? Dimity, taffeta, sarsenet, moray, something more refined for a gentleman such as yourself. Please forgive my presumption.
No, I saw the name on the door. I assumed it was an old friend of mine, a former colleague, a confirmed bachelor, you see.
Oh, dear, no, sir. My master is a married man with one daughter, Miss Margaret. Very fine, sir.
Well, must be a coincidence then. Thank you so much. Good day.
Bombazine?
I hung around the square grappling with the difference in our social status.
What's all this fuss about social status?
Well, it's like if our Barty were chasing after a scullery maid.
Heaven forbid some grimy kitchen drudge.
Ah, so that's what he means.
I knew there could never be a future for us. You met my father. He would never approve of such a thing, but then I saw her again. Margaret. Her name was Margaret. How lovely she looked, standing in the twilight. Clear ivory skin, hair darker than midnight, her dress purest white caressed her form. How it caught the light, its glow so warm, and I, hiding behind the gate, struggling to see as the hour grew late, as a statue afraid to breathe. If she saw me up,
and the sugar will be yours.
Gazing at her pet, head gracefully tilted, a smile played on her lips, her face coyly uplifted. I envied that bird despite its cage, for all of the love its captor gave. I know she could never be mine.
Such a clever
Her dark beauty draws me still, and I, hiding behind the gate, cursing the madness that made me wait, till the last rays of the dying sun took her. My day was done. Does the devil or an angel have a hold on me?
Oh, the sugar.
I returned to our London home. Father's parliamentary duties kept us mostly in town.
Told ya, London tough.
Forgive me, Clara. I'm afraid I have but a poor excuse.
Then don't make it, Basil. Your papers were in such confusion. I was really afraid that some of these pages might have been lost. I know your head is full of romance at the moment.
What are you talking about?
Your novel, Basil. Your new novel. Why do I only...
Oh, of course. I don't know what I was talking about. Forgive me. I don't know why I said that. Truly, Clara, I am terribly sorry for missing our appointment. I ran into an old friend in town, and he invited me to his club for luncheon. I couldn't say no.
Well, he's not used to lying, but there are worse faults.
Basil, how flustered you look. Are you feeling quite well?
Yes. The heat is all. It's just been a little too much for me today.
Has anything happened? I only ask because I worry about you so much. If I could be of any use, if you want me to stay at home...
Nonsense, my love. Go to your ball. You are sure to capture the heart of every young bachelor in London. I wish you all of the joy and success in the world.
You can repay my labors by writing tonight.
I will try.
Good night, Basil.
Good night. How could I even begin to write? I felt as though my free will had been taken from me. All I knew is that I had to see her again.
Look lively, servants. Another street scene. Madam, another good role for you. Stand by the showings.
London was already rousing itself, yet Hollyoake Square seemed to confirm its dreariness by being the last to awaken. Pardon me. Would you happen to be in Mr. Sherwin's service?
Yes, sir, as plain cook.
Well, then can I ask of you a great favor?
Now, really, sir, I don't know. You are quite the stranger to me. I'm sure I don't know.
Oh, well, then let us begin our association by telling you that you would look even prettier in brighter cap ribbons. Here, why don't you buy yourself some, just to see if I'm sure. Now, can you keep a secret?
Why, yes, sir, I can. I've kept many secrets since I've started my service here.
I would like for you to find me an opportunity to speak with your young lady. Perhaps if you could tell me if Miss Margaret ever goes for a walk.
Why, yes, sir, most every day.
Wonderful. Now, take a look at me. Do I look as if I were to harm you or your young lady? Do I look the least bit dangerous? Would you believe me on my honor as a gentleman?
Why, I believe I would, sir. You being so kind and civil to me, too? Perhaps I may let slip that Miss Margaret and I will be off to the market this morning at 11 o'clock.
Thank you 1,000 times. And remember, not a word to Miss Margaret. Now all I have to do is wait. And think about what to say. 2 hours to kill. 2 hours until I can see her again. 2 hours to scheme. 2 hours to dream up a story to tell. I have to win her heart, not fall apart. I'll keep my stiff upper lip when she first tripped and fell. I did as well, and now I'm losing my grip. I'll keep it casual, and I'll keep it light. I'll fight to repress what I feel and address her genteelly and sincerely. That would be best. 1 hour to plot. 1 hour is not very much after all. 1 hour to muse. 1 hour to choose just the right thing to say. Something to clarify and pacify. But how? I can't quite decide. I'll sound like I'm slightly mad, which would be bad if I said fate made us collide. I'll keep it elegant, and I'll keep it sweet. I'll have to pretend I am only a friend in the making. my feelings forsaking, lest I offend. No hours to go, no hours, I know I could ruin it all. No hours remain, no hours, it's plain as day I am lost. No time left to strategize. I realize the moment of truth has arrived. I'll show my sincerity, yes, yes, my pedigree. No, that's much better disguise. I'll keep it logical, yes, I'm a man of law, and I'll make the case that the whole human race follows courses set by forces we must not ignore. Where has all the time gone now? My arguments seem weak. The more I think about it, the more I'm terrified to speak. Past 11 already. Where is she? Do I look all right? Yeah. Beautiful. Oh, thank you.
Is that man following us?
I'm sure I don't know what you mean, miss. He seems harmless, nonetheless.
Excuse me, sir, what do you want with me?
I'm terribly sorry to interrupt your walk. It's me. Remember from the omnibus? You tripped and fell. I caught you. The drunk man was very rude to you. We bashed your face in and all that.
Oh, it's you.
Yes. Forgive the intrusion. Please do me the great favor of hearing what I have to say. I can't help but feel a connection between us. From the moment we met on the omnibus. I know this sounds strange, but I feel like fate made us meet.
As I said at the time, sir, was grateful for your kindness, but we have never met, sir, and we've never been introduced, and it's quite wrong of you to speak to me like this.
Oh, perhaps if you knew who I was. Hello, my name is Basil. I come from a good family. My father's in Parliament. His name is Lord... well, none of that really matters now, does it?
I'm sure your father, whoever he is, will not approve of his son approaching a woman in the street.
Then perhaps we should be more acquainted properly. For tea, perhaps, under the guise of a chaperone. Your maid or your mother, perhaps, could be there. Please, let us not end it like this.
I can't. I'm sorry. Please forget about me.
All of the attraction I had felt previously paled in comparison to how I felt now. Especially as she left me without even a passing glance. What could I do? I decided to write to her.
What was he thinking? It's one thing to impress a flighty young maid, but it's quite another to win the favour of a proper young woman.
That might be what happens in London, but it wouldn't do down here. I'm sure she just ignores his letter.
Her response came later that evening.
In the stillness of the quiet night, might seem a trivial part. Simply creatures from two different worlds is what we are. You talk of all that you feel for me. You compliment my beauty. A gentleman would understand that I too have a duty. You'll soon meet a girl who is of your kind, and like a dream, I'll slip from your mind. I write this farewell, though it's with regret, sending you my best wishes,
Difference in rank. That was the only objection. One day, when Mr. Sherwin was away on business and his wife had gone out, I slipped into the back garden. I know.
Please.
Margaret, please, just hear me out.
The difference in our positions in society, Basil. It is my duty to discourage you.
She called me Basil, see? That has to mean something, right? But, Margaret, Oh, my word, I called you Margaret. I apologize. Are you offended?
No, I called you Basil after all.
Then please, if that barrier were not to exist, would you still tell me not to hope?
There's no point imagining a world that doesn't exist.
Perhaps I'm too late. There's someone else.
No, that's not it.
Then forgive me, I did not mean to embarrass you.
I wouldn't have expected this from a gentleman in your position.
I just want you to see that I am somebody you can trust. Look, I will speak to your father. I will seek his permission to make your acquaintance properly. I will tell him that you rank in goodness and beauty as high as any.
Do what you feel you must.
What could I do? I went home and wrote to Mr. Sherwin immediately. I don't know what I said, but whatever I said, I have to be direct. The next morning, my course was set. Everything in North Villa was oppressively new. The door cracked like a pistol when you opened it. The walls were gold, red, green, too much of everything.
Oh, Mr. Basil, honored, delighted. Oh, allow me to relieve you of your hat. Now, sir, how may I assist you?
Mr. Sherwin, I understand my being here is sudden. Forgive the intrusion.
Intrusion not at all, sir. Why, I once had the pleasure, no, the privilege, of touring your fine London estate. A palace, sir, an intellectual treat.
I'm grateful you think well of it, sir, but my business with you today concerns your daughter.
Margaret? Bless my soul, I wasn't expecting that. What of her, sir?
We met briefly on an omnibus a few weeks ago, and she made an impression on me that I cannot quite shake.
Okay, I see.
Mr. Sherwin, do you believe in love at first sight?
Well, in books, Mr. Basil, in books.
I can assure you, good sir, it is no fiction. Your daughter has made this impression on me, and I wanted to seek your permission to make her acquaintance properly.
Upon my soul. Extraordinary.
We spoke twice, briefly. She discouraged me, but only out of duty,
yes.
Not out of lack of feeling.
Yes, my daughter is a girl of principle.
Which is why I admire her so. And which is why, sir, I deign to ask your permission to seek her hand in marriage.
Good heavens, sir. I wasn't expecting this. What an honor, yet, it is a very serious matter. I mean, my only daughter and a gentleman of your, distinction.
He sure changed his tune quick enough. What's he angling for?
Your hesitation is understandable, sir, but I believe true affection can overcome anything.
He's going to need more than a head full of romanced outfox, that one.
Marriage, sir, is not about affection. It's security, settlement, reputation. One misstep can sink an entire family overnight.
Which is why I propose a private union. A secret marriage away from the scrutiny of society.
Very well, sir. I shall speak with Margaret, and this matter shall receive the most proper consideration. Yes, I shall consider it most carefully. Ladies and gentlemen, if I may, a sentimental ballad entitled, "She was only a linen draper's daughter, but she could draw any man like a curtain." Oh, come on. It was funny. By a he's been bitten. A cunning papa, a lad who is rich, a fruitful agreement to reach. Its juvenile pledge will give me the edge. May I offer this figure of speech? It's the same old story. Hearts flowers and such. It's the same old story. He rambles on rather too much. It's so old and hoary. A tale as old as the hills. It's the start of his same old story. Honest conventions. He's anxious to mention. I'll love convention. He'll be my private pension. They live in two worlds. Let's say he's an earl, a baron, he's up on his knees, but yet still in her teens. A better we really just happens. Dad were adroit, there's much to exploit. And youngsters like these are the greatest queens. Shall I live like this? It's the same old story. Hearts and flowers and such. It's the same old story. A chap who's a sap for a touch. It's so old and hoary. A tale as old as the hills. He's higher in rank, but as thick as a fillet. It's the same old story. Mr. Basil, let me introduce you to my better half, Mrs. Sherwin.
Mrs. Sherwin, a pleasure.
Really, dear, manners!
I beg your pardon. It's been lovely weather, hasn't it? Such beautiful weather.
Mrs. Sherwin!
I'm so sorry. Would you care for some cake Or wine?
Oh, yes, please.
It's 6 shilling a bottle sherry, the best you'll find.
None for you, Mr. Sherwin?
Oh, Mrs. Sherwin doesn't drink wine. Can't digest cake either. Bad stomach, always has had. Really, Mrs. S., could you refrain in front of our guest?
I'm much better. Thank you.
Well, it's 6 months of doctor's bills and she's still not any better. Please.
Oh, Mrs. Sherwin, are you all right?
Always a bit awkward. Always has been. Nothing to worry about. Nerves is all. Now, back to business, eh? I had a talk with our special girl, my dear young Margaret. And naturally, she's a bit confused, but don't worry. I reassured her about all the advantages of such a fine match as yours. Really, Mrs. S., what is there to cry about? You best leave us to discuss matters. Business, I always say, isn't for women. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, Margaret. I told her of the need of a year's wait before marriage. She's only 17 after all.
17? I would have thought her older.
Yes, everyone says so. Very mature for her age. Still, I insist on 1 year before marriage for her constitution. You understand.
A year's wait, sir, what do you mean?
Here's the thing. I will allow you to marry her as you requested, in private. I require that you give me your word of honor that you will not attempt to see her unless in the presence of a chaperone. At the end of that time, I agree to give her to you as your wife in fact, as well as in name.
A secret marriage for a year?
Yeah, it's a simple solution.
Simple? Good sir, you think it's simple for a man to wait a full year for the woman he loves? Good sir, I'm only flesh and blood.
Well, I assumed a gentleman of your distinction could rise above such simple, carnal inclinations. Think it over, sir. In the end, you'll see it's the only way. Good night, and God bless.
I thought about Sherwin's proposal on my way home that evening. Was he serious? Perhaps he was simply testing my sincerity.
There's only one thing Sherwin's testing.
What's that, Clem?
Whether or not he's hooked himself a bloody fool.
When I arrived home that evening, I found Clara and my father in my office. Pardon. Oh, Father, Clara, what are you doing in here?
Basil, you're surprised by this little invasion of your territory, I see. But you must apply to the architect of the conspiracy, your sister.
I thought you might like a new place for your books. You've been so busy lately, Basil. I wanted to do something to help.
Thank you, Clara. That's very kind of you.
You certainly need more room for all these volumes, but it will have to wait since we're leaving for the country next week.
Next week? I hadn't realized so soon.
You didn't know? Sure, you haven't forgotten our usual arrangements.
It's just that I wish to remain in London a little longer this year, Father.
Remain in London alone? For what possible reason? No, I won't ask for excuses. You've a secret, Basil. Keep it, if you will. I've always trusted my sons as I would trust any gentleman of honor. Clara, I'll leave you to make plans with your brother, my dear. Thank you.
Basil, I can see something is troubling you, and I do wish you felt that you could share it with me. You know how dear our friendship has always been, how much it still means to me. I see a change in you, and whatever's behind it, please, don't bear that burden alone. Worried for you I am. You've been my only friend, speaking in the way that only we can, and without you
Clara, I promise you everything is fine. I really am quite well. I want so badly to tell you everything. It's just...
Your father wishes to see you, miss.
Don't grieve what Papa just said. If you are contented, Basil, I will make him contented too.
In due course, my family left for the hall, our country seat. I and my secret...
Any servants look lively?
I and my secret remained in London. The servants moved around in a dreary, miserable place. The whole thing was a horrid, sorry mess.
I don't know what's gotten into those servants lately. Standards are slipping.
Goodbye, Basil dear.
And then they were gone. I looked at a portrait of my mother that hung in the hall. A mother I had never known, a mother who may have filled this house with love and taught me its true meaning. But then the clock struck the hour. The spell was broken and I left my house. And I went to my wedding.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here in the sight of God and in the face of His congregated to join together this man and this woman in holy matrimony.
The vicar must be thicker than a brick if he doesn't wonder why we were so quick to arrange the wedding date, but with some silver on his plate, he will not ponder very long that something's wrong. I, Basil, take thee, Margaret, to my wedded wife, till death do us part.
A vicar who is quicker than a snail. There's no blushing bride beneath the veil. He's so pompous in his surplice, and he still fulfills our purpose. And together with my daughter, this lamb will slaughter.
I, Margaret, take thee, Basil, to be my wedded husband, till death do us part.
Marriages are made in heaven. Marriages are blessed by God. Make sure you know what you're getting the moment that you tie the knot.
In the eyes of the dear devoted husband I despise, the poor priest would lose his calling, the bargain this appalling, there'll be no conjugal rise for many nights.
With this ring, I thee wed, with my body I thee worship. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Amen.
The vicar must be sicker than a hound, with a marriage built upon such shaky ground. My husband counts the hours till his true love he devours, though fidelity elsewhere he must forbear.
God has joined together, let no man put asunder.
Marriages are made in heaven. Marriages are blessed by God. Make sure you know what you're getting the moment that you tie the knot. The moment that you tie the knot.
Watch the birdie.
Margaret and I met in a carefully arranged routine, always under the guise of a chaperone, primarily Mrs. Sherwin. But I took upon myself a new role. Margaret's tutor, her guide into literature. I wanted to mold Margaret into a woman whose intellect matched her beauty, so that even when Father found out about our marriage, he couldn't reject such a beautiful person. Cozy evenings by the fireside, rosy feelings with my almost bride. Books and looks and poetry, gladly falling into reverie, hiding glances from the chaperone, wishing she and I could be alone. Growing closer as we study verse, our strange communion is a kind of curse. Maybe I should simply stay away. My word of honor is strong, but a year is terribly long. And when I'm with her, my will grows weak. Every evening I can hardly bear reading Coleridge and Baudelaire. Teaching her is such sweet agony. My reckless vow will be the death of me. Cozy evenings by the fireside, rosy feelings with my almost bride. It will never be gladly falling into light of me. Glances make me wishing she and I could be alone. Growing closer as we study verse, our strange communion is a kind of curse. Our strange communion is a kind of Looking back, those evenings felt like my paradise, but now I see the darkness beginning to form. The story does get darker from this point forward. I saw pale kings and princes too, and pale horses were they all.
Enough of your Mr. Coleridge, Basil.
Keats, my love.
Well, enough with them too. Tell me again about Clara. What does she usually wear in the mornings? Does she prefer muslin or something a bit more formal, like silk?
It's usually something simple. I can't say I quite remember the fabric.
Okay, well, what about colours? Does she prefer something like a soft pastel, or does she venture into bolder colours?
Pastels, usually a soft blue, if I recall. But Margaret, you care more about Clara's dresses than I ever did.
Carriages. What about carriages? Does she prefer her own, or must she share?
She has her own carriage, my love, but sincerely, these things, they don't really matter, do they?
You're hopeless. You'll see. One day I'll know all there is to know about Clara's dresses, and then you'll thank me for it.
I'll leave you to your conversation.
Mr. Basil, wonderful news. Mr. Mannion is 2 days back earlier than I expected. Mr. Mannion, please have a seat. You know Margaret, of course.
Indeed. Miss Margaret and I are old friends.
And Basil, please, let me introduce you to the man who practically runs my business, Robert Mannion, my confidential clerk.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. Basil.
Mr. Mannion's been away attending to some business of mine in France for the past few weeks. I'll let you two get acquainted. Margaret, dear, your mother needs some help.
Run along, my dear. There's a good girl. Ah, you see, the young lady's been finding solace in her studies. Fine occupation, wouldn't you agree?
Certainly. I do believe she may have had some help with her studies.
I do what I can when requested. I've always found Miss Margaret to be a particularly willing student. A very special girl.
Mr. Basil, Susan told me there might be a storm coming. I suggest you wait it out here. I'll ask her to make you some tea.
Tea? Wonderful. The cup that cheers but not inebriates.
Nothing stronger for you then, Mr. Mannion.
Oh, no. No, my time and my thoughts are better spent elsewhere. No, I've no need for tavern frivolities.
There's that storm.
Does the storm trouble you?
It is distracting, but no, it's not just the storm.
Then what is it? My company?
You're a strange man to read, Mr. Mannion. What exactly is your interest in Margaret and me?
I can only explain it by asking you to remember that I've known the young lady since childhood, and having assisted in forming her mind and developing her character, I am naturally interested in the gentleman who has chosen her for a wife.
What do you mean?
His family, for example. Who are they, and what might they feel about this liaison?
Certainly that is my concern, not yours.
Forgive me if my interest seems impertinent. I do so hope that Miss Margaret, your wife, will find the happiness she deserves. That is all.
Speak plainly, man. Why shouldn't she be happy? Why shouldn't I be happy with her?
Rest assured, sir. The burden of your arrangement is heavy, but soon you will get your rewards, and your wife, the life for which I have long prepared her.
It cannot come soon enough.
I knew you two hit it off. Tea's almost ready.
It appears the storm is passing, good sir. I will simply take my leave.
Oh, well, I will see you out.
The storm is not passing, my young friend. It is just beginning.
There's danger in a man who smiles without warmth.
Or who is just too humble, a little too humble.
I don't like the feel of this. Something bad is coming.
Till one day, I happened to sneak by Margaret's house and pick some flowers for her. But the sight that I beheld when I entered the house was something beyond my wildest expectations.
I'll kill it, that vile, hateful cat. Just one strike of my poker, I swear that will be that.
Oh, Miss Margaret, it's your mother's cat. She'll be home any minute now.
I know it, but it would not be a sin. Extract my righteous vengeance for my poor little min.
Oh, but miss, it was you who left the cage on the table in reach of the cat. I'm sorry, Miss Margaret, but it wasn't the cat's fault.
How dare you accuse me? Her precious little kitty has murdered my canary. For that I have no pity.
Miss Margaret, it is your mother's cat. You know how ill she is. This poor cat is all she has left.
I don't care about your missus or her miserable cat. Just one strike of my poker. I swear that will be that.
I won't let you do that, miss. You're not thinking straight.
My bird, my beautiful bird, I'll never forgive that creature, never.
There now, miss. It's over now. Don't
And a fine cat you would have been too young, Barty, but I wouldn't have wanted to see you caught.
But the cat didn't do anything wrong. It was just doing what cats were trained to do.
Yes, Barty. What they were raised to do or what their nature tells them to do.
Slowly, the weeks ticked by, and then finally, the night on which Margaret was truly to be mine arrived, and I came to North Villa in the best of spirits. Where's Margaret?
Oh, she's gone to a party given by my very, very dear maiden aunt.
Gone out? On the night on which I was to be freed from that wretched promise you thrust upon me?
My good sir, do for once trust. I know what is best. She will have all the old girl's money if she plays her cards right, and Mannion's gone with her.
Mannion? He is to be her companion tonight of all nights?
I said she oughtn't go at all, no matter what her aunt wrote. I said that.
Mrs. S., will you hold your tongue? Nobody asked for your opinion. If you're so set on seeing Margaret, go to the party yourself. The old trout wanted more gentlemen anyway. Here's the address.
Perhaps I will go to the party. And perhaps her aunt isn't in so foul a mood as yourself and will permit me the honor of seeing my own wife. Past 11 already. Now where is he hiding her?
Excuse me, sir. I will bash your face in.
Oh, that's exactly as it was. A scuffle. A scuffle had broken out as Margaret and Mannion were leaving the party, and I was distracted. Where's he taking her? Surely not to that place. Perhaps she is unwell. Yes, that must be it, and needs to lie down. Any port in a storm, I suppose. Well, only one way to know for sure.
Can I help you, sir?
A young lady arrived here a moment ago with the gentleman.
And your business with them, sir?
I need only hear their voices. He's a sovereign if you keep quiet about it.
You'll have to promise no disturbance. Coin or no coin. Quiet as a ghost. You understand?
I promise.
Right. Paper thin these walls, sir. Best be careful. Sir, you all right? What? I can't have you here anymore, sir. Leave now or I'll...
No doubting it now. Not at all. What kind of man is this? What kind of monster takes an innocent girl? What kind of lies has he told? What kind of line has he sold this innocent girl? Pure and untouched, like the first unwritten page in the story of our lives, debased and defiled by a beast that is wild and belongs in a cage. no reprieve for this slime. What kind of man am I? What kind of coward forsakes an innocent girl? Justice stands firm on my side. Gladly, I'll take up the call for this innocent girl. Like the high priest in the temple of old, a sacrifice I'll make of him, expiating with his very life what he did to my wife. What should you do? What should you do when a monster attacks a babe in the woods? Just as I take in my hands, God may forgive, but I can't! I'll kill him, I'll strike him down, he is an offense to heaven. I'll crush him, I'll strike him dead, he is but a plague upon this earth. No! Get up!
Basil, stop! Basil, you'll kill him! Basil!
Margaret! Margaret, you run to him. For God's sake, what hold does he have on you? My God. God, forgive her. She is in the power of a demon. Do what you will with me. This world is beyond me.
Basil, dear, you were dreaming.
Dream? No, a nightmare.
How are you, dear brother? You've had us so worried for your body, your mind, your very soul. Here, I brought you something to distract you. It's a few days old, but perhaps it will take your mind off things.
What could possibly distract me? I can't help but wonder what happened to him.
Him?
It's nothing. Please, read me something.
Well, I know you love a mystery. Mysterious occurrence. At about 1 o'clock this morning, a gentleman was discovered lying face down in the road, frightfully mutilated by contact with the granite. No cards or letters of any kind were found in his pockets. His linen and handkerchief were only marked with the letter M. Poor man. I wonder who he is.
Poor man? Poor man, he is the devil himself and alive!
What do you mean? Are you feeling quite well?
Yes, Margaret, I'm fine. I'm so sorry if I frightened you. You've been so good to me these past few weeks.
Margaret?
Clara, I don't know why I said that.
Basil, Father is asking after you. Do you think you are well enough to speak to him? He has been so worried.
Yes, I must. Please, help me up. Good morning, Father. You wanted to speak to me?
Basil, I trust your health is improving.
It is, but, Father, there's a matter of some great shame upon the family name that I need to discuss with you.
Shame? What could possibly bring disgrace upon our name?
Father, I have done something I fear you will not easily forgive. Father, I have married without your blessing.
You've what? Who is this woman? Is she of good standing?
Her name is Margaret Sherwin, and she's pure of heart.
Pure of heart? So pure that you hide it from me like a grubby little secret?
It's just, Father, I did not wish to disappoint you. I knew you would never approve of her because of her station.
And what exactly is her station?
Her father's in business as a merchant, a linen draper.
A tradesman?
I love this woman, Father. Does that mean nothing?
Only that I have raised a bloody fool, and a selfish one at that. You taint your brother's birthright, even your sister's name. Either renounce this woman or consider yourself no longer my son.
No, Father, I cannot abandon her. She is in the power of a demon, and I must save her and destroy him.
Have you lost your mind, Basil? I was prepared to hear of your mistakes and misfortunes, but I did not expect this unutterable disgrace. Here in this book of our family's honor was a space for your future. But now I cannot write your name in here. You have forfeited that privilege.
Father, Basil made a mistake. Can't you forgive him?
Mistake? A mistake is forgetting to pay your tailor. This was calculated. No, I have made my decision.
Whatever you say, Father, he is still my brother.
Let go of his hand, Clara. He's not a boy. You heard what I said.
I heard every word. I only pray our mother in heaven did not.
For his offense, there is neither atonement nor forgiveness. You are no longer my son. You are Mr. Sherwin's son and nothing more.
Basil!
I left my father's home, disgraced, disowned, cast adrift. Consigned to that wretch Sherwin, well, I had no desire for his tender mercies.
You're here for Miss Margaret, sir? She's upstairs. I suppose you would like to...
I have no desire to see her, Susan. I am here to speak with Sherwin.
Oh, I hope you're here to speak about doing right by my girl.
Sherwin, what I have to say is brief, and afterwards I will consider our unfortunate association terminated.
You will you? Well, that's what we plain men call downright incivility.
Sherwin, you have sent me 2 letters about your daughter, both of which prove you are either a fool or a swindler.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, perhaps if you don't know, then you are both. Regardless, deceit is useless. Now I know everything.
That's your angle, is it? Look here. The marriage certificate is safe with me. You will play the perfect gentleman, or I will go straight to your father, and then the law.
A piece of paper confirming a marriage you were so careful to leave unconsummated? You'd be laughed out of court. And as for my father, he knows everything. I told him myself. I'm sure it will amuse you to find out that he has renounced me.
So, then your hair is a beggar. No family prospects. Listen, I don't care what you think. My daughter says she's innocent, and I believe her.
I heard their voices. That was enough. I will never see your daughter again.
You will see her, and you will keep her too. Turn her out! Now that you're disowned, I don't believe you dare!
I believe it.
Look, you said he'd come, and here he is. I've given you this, humored you, now back to your bed, like the doctor said.
I'm dying. But I could not rest until I saw you again. I know the truth about Margaret. I know what my husband and Mannion have made her And I believe you, Basil. She is guilty. She's not what you believed her to be. Let no one question this, not in my presence nor beyond. I have nothing left, nothing but the truth. Forgive me.
Margaret, I have no desire to see you, and after what your mother just said, I have even less desire to see you.
I do not claim to be innocent, Basil. I was once, longer ago than I can remember, but then I learned about love.
What right do you have to talk of love?
The prophet Jeremiah says, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately sick. Who can understand it?
Beg pardon, sir, but if you allowed me, I'd like to tell you what's been troubling me.
What is it, Susan?
It's the letter, sir. The ones a strange man has been leaving for Miss Margaret.
Letters for Margaret. From whom?
I don't know, sir, but some man, he's been coming for weeks and weeks now, leaving these letters for Margaret. He's been paying me to keep quiet, but after tonight I couldn't.
I recognize this handwriting. This is Mannion's hand.
I didn't know, sir. If I'd known, I would have come to you sooner.
What did it say?
Come on, tell us.
After all that happened, how could I read them? I couldn't think straight. I couldn't see straight.
Clem, for God's sake.
You may be tempted, when you receive this and read my signature, to tear up my letter. I warn you to read what I've written and to understand what it portends for you. Do you know where I am and what I suffer? I'm one of the patients in this dump they call St. Anthony's, but no miracle will heal the work of your hands.
Of your hands? He was talking to me. Why did he involve Margaret?
Would you recognize me now? Oh, you would not be the first of your putrid line to fail to see the damage you have wrought. My father, a gentleman for all his faults, committed a petty crime, forgery, and he swung for it. And can you guess whose testimony sent him to the gallows and my mother to an early grave? Your father's. I made myself a promise that day. I would repay the family debt. Slowly, if need be. Quietly, but fully. For years, I laboured under that half-wit Sherwin. And then a miracle. Fate finally smiled on me when I learned who had fallen under Margaret's charms, the girl I had made my own. I laughed out loud. I took a leaf out of my father's book and forged a life for you. A feigned love, a counterfeit marriage. Oh, the family will gather round and sweep it under the carpet. And pay off that bourgeois snub of a shopkeeper and consider the matter closed. But I won't let your secret stay buried. Little boy Blue and the Scarlet Woman. I'll tell that little tale to anyone who will listen. And now you bear the curse of Cain. You will not die a quiet death. You must live friendless, shunned, despised. Your miserable loneliness will be my revenge.
Poor Basil, what was he guilty of?
Only the foolishness of youth. A young man's fancy's like putting out to sea. When things go wrong, they go wrong quickly. It's only by the grace of God that no one dies.
Quite apt. In a way, I was drowning. But what was I to do? I consigned myself to a set of shabby rooms to consider my future until one day, a surprise visitor arrived.
A gentleman to see you, sir.
Mannion, has he found me so soon?
Basil, how the devil are you?
Ralph? Back in England and here.
How awfully you've changed, dear boy. Yes, I arrived back from Italy last night. I went to report myself at home, and there the first thing I learned is that you had stolen my role as the black sheep of the family. Anyway, it all ended in me promising Clara that I would come here first thing this morning and extract you from this sordid mess. Did you find the scoundrel out? Did you get within arm's length of him?
Closer than that, Ralph. I thought I'd killed him.
Good God, Basil, you really have changed. Well, with this fellow, where is he now?
St. Anthony's Hospital.
And the girl, where do you suppose she's hiding?
I imagine she's still at her father's.
Ah, yes. North Villa. I've had the dubious pleasure already.
You went?
Of course. Clara told me what she could of the wily old cove, and fortunately, there are very few linen drapers named Sherwin in those awful new suburbs. We must hush this whole thing up at once, or it will be the death of father. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Shopkeeper have got a large assortment of silence to sell, and, unsurprisingly, they were all too willing to have me buy it. What's more, their daughter has gone and made the best of all confessions just at the right time. Basil, my boy, she has left North Villa.
Left North Villa? Where has she gone?
She has gone to him at the hospital.
Mannion?
Yes, Mannion. A rather pretty maid, Susan, I believe, gave me his incriminating letters. You've a friend in her, Basil. Now, Sherwin started off with bluster, but I set him straight just as he swore his second oath. I said, "Sir," quite calmly, "if you would like a swearing contest, I can curse fluently in 5 languages. I am offering you a yearly sum on condition that neither you nor your daughter trouble our family or use our name, and that my brother's marriage be forgotten." He replied quite solemnly, "Grievance for my dearly wounded child inclines me to consult her wishes before settling anything." And with that, he took his hat and he bolted, presumably for the hospital.
That's such kindness, Ralph. I believe it's you who's truly changed.
When we were younger, how I loved to play the fool. And you bore the brunt of the selfish games I played. Now fate has given me another chance to try to make amends, to be a friend. Our story needs a better end. Whatever comes your way, I'm at your side. A brother's love is what I owe to you. A brother's love, so sadly overdue. I've turned the page, I've come of age, and now as long as I live, a brother's love is what I vow to give. No longer children, time has shown the rift that I must mend. And I have to own that I see as I've grown, it's on family we depend. A brother's love is what I owe, is what I need from you. A brother's love, since now I see how much you've changed. You've turned the page, I've come of age, and now as long as I live, a brother's love is what I vow to give. Well, come now, we must be off.
Off to where?
Well, to the hospital, of course. Basil, what am I going to do with you?
Go on, Joan, and don't forget your medical bag.
Bernard? Jack Bernard, have you come to England of all the men on earth?
Yes, I've come to England to soar out of my obscurity and blaze into a shining light of the profession.
Oh, you don't mean that you belong to St. Anthony's?
I am on the staff.
Ah, well then you are the very man to enlighten us. Basil, here, please meet my friends from my Paris days.
And what brings you here? No ill, I hope?
Oh, no, thank God. But we do have a serious reason for coming here. We want to know about one of your patients. You have a man here who has been badly beaten, quite disfigured, I'm afraid. His name is Mannion.
Well, we do not have a Mannion here, but we do have, or shall I say we did have, such a patient. He gave the name Turner?
That might be him. Did a very young woman come and visit him a few days ago?
A rather beautiful young woman.
Yes, and that is a sad tale, I'm sorry to say. In her agitation, she ran up to the wrong bed. The nurse directed her to the correct one, but not before she stooped down close over the patient. The man she had inadvertently visited had typhus of the most malignant character. He was already dead. She returned a few days later, now seeming quite ill, so we admitted her immediately. She gave the name Margaret.
Well, how is she?
Well, it seems the contagion has spread to her quite quickly. The medical staff has done all they can for her, but her delirium is profound. Her mind is wandering constantly, calling out a name. Basil.
I must see her.
She is dying, Basil. It may help you for your future to know that your presence brought her some calm in her last moments. Come, let us go up together.
Basil! Basil! I'll keep calling until he comes. Basil!
Stand where she can see you and speak to her when she turns.
Margaret, I'm here.
Louder, Basil. Call her by name.
Margaret. Yes, Margaret, I'm here.
She may be beyond reaching, but please, try again.
Margaret. Margaret, can you see me? I'm here. I'm here, Margaret.
It's you. Oh, Basil, I prayed you'd return. And now we'll go back. Tell that stupid priest to read the vows backwards. Couldn't do it all. My Robert wants me. He's not ashamed of me. No, he won't pretend. Just to shame his family. Basil, why didn't you stop me? I wanted you to stop me. I'm dying. It's what I deserve. My father and Robert always told me I was wicked. But I must have flowers. Scarlet roses for a scarlet woman. Scarlet roses, bury me deep. Throw them into my coffin. Smother me
did love you. I loved you so much. The sole object of all of my affection was you, my beautiful darling girl. Margaret, I was weak with my family and yours. I was a coward, but please, Margaret, please forgive me.
Come now. Oh, this tale's not done. Next stop, Paddington Station.
Paddington? So he's running then?
Oh, Mannion spells the curse, and a curse is a powerful thing.
Basil, must you leave? Cornwell, it's so very far away.
I'm afraid I must. My staying here will only invite trouble, not for you, my dear sister, not for me, my dear sister, but for you and for Ralph and Father.
But Basil...
I've made my decision. My choices have been my own, and now I must face the consequences. I was a fool to believe that true love would find its way to me. Perhaps I am unworthy, but maybe there's some good that can be done.
Dearest brother, you are wrong about yourself and love.
Took my part when I'd given up hope. You were a light in the dark. It was love. You must never forget. Trust that despite your regret, with our love you'll go on. But your love, dear familial love, still leaves me doubting myself. And I long for love where the spirit and flesh are one, and knowing awkward chance. For this mercy I pray, to bury regret and to live for today. No bury regret. If I could, I would live for today.
Plymouth train, all aboard for Plymouth. Next stop, Plymouth.
Oh, Plymouth, that's me. Oh, who would have thought when Mother passed away that, and you inherited that cottage, it would become my refuge.
You've got a long journey ahead of you. A train, a ferry, and then a long hike to Polchris.
God bless you, Basil. Write to me soon.
Take care, old chap.
Polchris! Oh, the coastal path is best. Keep the sea to your left. That will see you right.
What? Keep the sea to your left, Basil. That will see you right. My God, what has become of my life? See to the left. To the left. To the left. The sea to the left. No, the sea is on my right. How can I keep the sea to my left if it's on my right? My God, this is madness. Of course. God, what do you have in store for me? My God, this is madness. Climbing here was hard enough, now I must do it in the dark. And one wrong step, I could fall to my death. Perhaps that would be for the best. What is my life now, anyway?
Take care of your life, Basil. It is not yours to throw away. You owe it to me.
You. Of course you would follow me here, and you bring the storm with you. The very elements seem to bend to your will.
Oh, I knew I'd break you eventually. Suicide would be an easy way out of your miserable existence, wouldn't it? Yeah, but I would not allow it. I've been following you so very closely. Close enough to fight with death for you!
Stay back.
My fist. Far to the west is the end of the land. I can imagine it there in the mist. What better place for me to erase than for you no longer? Lift! Higher with you! Reach your end! The wave and tempest are drawing you down.
You can't breathe! The pain you should know! If I will you all! The damn bitch!
I did what I could. Though I see now I failed to live a life that was honest and true. I fell in love with an innocent soul. I can imagine the demons she'd face. What better place for me to erase a man who no longer deserves to exist. To hell with you. There's no reprieve. The wave and the tempest are drawing you down. To hell with you. It is time not to leave. For a watery grave. In your sin you will drown. Like a rat. To hell with you. To hell with you. We are even now. The wave and the tempest are drawing you down. To hell with you. It is now time to leave. Leviathan beast. No time for that. Will gorge on your bones. To hell with you. 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 He's gone. He's gone. He's finally gone. Chris. Yes, I see Mother's house. Finally. Maybe there I can find some contentment.
So that was the body. Mannion.
What body, Dad?
Body, I told you not for
yes,
children's ears.
Yes, I know, not for children's ears.
So we gave Mannion a Christian burial, not knowing who he was or what he'd done. Makes you think.
What else could we have done? A strange ending.
Oh, but that is not the end, Reverend. You see, attached to that manuscript, I had mailed a letter as well to its publisher. It was for Jack Bernard.
Wouldn't it be amazing if somebody found that letter?
Basil, look who it is. Dear Dr. Bernard.
Please, call me Jack.
Very well, Jack.
How good to see you, old friend.
And you. You are looking well.
Because of some new friends, and Clara, of course.
I can imagine how much that might have meant.
Although I take it you're here about my promise.
We? You owe me that story. It has been 8 years.
I was actually on my way to publish it to you now, but I got distracted.
So, where is this grand tale?
Oh, about that matter. It's here and it's there. I might have given some pages to him and some pages to her.
Well, at least tell me what became of everyone.
Well, Mannion lies in an undeserved grave. Our father died a few years ago, but as the father of a truly reconciled family, it meant a lot to us. Mrs. Sherwin passed away a week after her daughter, and Mr. Sherwin, his business now in ruins, fled to France. Ralph now sits in Parliament. Clara lives here with me, and you, my friend, shall be welcome anytime.
I'm honored.
This is my home now. Even the simplest life could be lived well if it's lived with hope and charity.
We asked who you were. Now we know. So it seems to me we are a part of your story, and you are part of ours.
You know, you do remind me of her. In some ways. Like how lovely you look standing in the twilight.
Well, thank you for saying that. Honestly, I felt a bit silly. Besides, Bard should be free.
We should all be. I built a cage for myself for so many years, but not anymore.
I've carried this pain alone long enough. I feel like I know you, not as that sad girl that knew you, but as me, Jenna. You've become the kind of person a good person could love.
But can I trust you?
Yes, Basil. You can.
Reverend Jonathan, I think we might need you for a real wedding soon.
Honestly, Barty, haven't you caused enough mischief for one day? I would be glad to perform such a ceremony, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. I think we've all learned where that could lead.
Oh, that's a shame. Especially after I made all this confetti.
What? Confetti?
All those pages blowing about. Seemed a shame to waste them.
But my novel.
Can't see myself publishing that.
Oops, sorry. But don't worry, there's a bunch of old manuscripts in this leather bag.
What other bags?
This one. Dear Mother, the cow is no better.
What? Barty, that's my mail bag.
Oh, thought that story wasn't very dramatic.
I'll give you drama.
Enough theatrics for one day. Clem, my boy, son, you did a marvelous job, a fine job portraying Mannion.
Oh, I'm glad it was only a play.
Oh, because of how evil Mannion was.
No, because I can't bloody well swim.
Let's just celebrate the fact that we have welcomed a friend to our community. You are welcome, sir. Most welcome.
Oh, please, no, sir. No, sir. I'm just Basil. I was always looking for somewhere or someone to call home, never finding comfort, warmth, or belonging. Would I always be alone? But in this quiet cove, I found friends that I hope I can trust. I was afraid to speak, but now I know that I must. I am home at last, and suddenly I feel free. Home at last, my spirit